Let's take a look at the equipment we will require for installation. Here's what we will need. Project documentation. This will include the specification information, manufacturer's installation instructions, approval documentation, and safety data sheets. The correct anchors as per the specification document. The chemical injection cartridge as per the document. The appropriate cartridge dispensing tool, appropriate mixing nozzle, the correct size drill bit. In this case, for an M16 threaded rod, we require an 18 diameter bit, 18 millimeters. Appropriately sized rotary hammer drill. Measuring equipment, in this case tape measure, and hole cleaning equipment. Hole cleaning brushes of appropriate size, and either vacuum attachment or blower pump. Finally, once the anchor has been installed and cure time has elapsed, a calibrated torque wrench to ensure that we set the anchor correctly in the chemical. As per the project specification, we require a 125 millimeter anchor installation depth, which in this case happens to be our drill depth as well. Let's mark off our bit. And we can get ready to drill the hole. Right, with our drill hole location marked as per project documentation, again, ensuring drill bit perpendicularity to the substrate surface in 2 directions. Commence drilling. Just check that depth. Again, in this case, we'll use the blower to evacuate the bulk of the dust. Single brush. And then a final blow. So in this particular case, with this chemical anchor, this manufacturer requires 2 cycles of the blow brush blow or suck brush suck, which is what we've just completed. Check the anchor. Anchor's good for depth. We can check our hole depth again just to be sure. And we have 125 millimeters. Now, prior to use of the chemical, let's just use our infrared thermometer and confirm the concrete temperature. So we're confirming there that it's around 25, 27 degrees in this case. The hole's likely to be a little warm due to the recent drilling. So let's say it's 25 degrees plus, according to the information on the cartridge. That would give us approximately 5 minutes working time and a cure time of around about 35 minutes. Let's proceed to assemble the cartridge. Let's install the nozzle to the cartridge, the correct nozzle as specified for that particular chemistry. Let's get the dispenser tool ready. Place the product in the dispenser tool. Prior to installing into the hole, let's mark the nozzle off at 1/3 of the hole depth from the top, which in this case is approximately 42 millimeters. This will be around here. And inject product to waste until a uniform colour is exhibited. And there it is there. You can see the product has transitioned from a very dark colour to this mid-grey colour. Start with the nozzle at the base of the hole, start injecting, looking to keep the tip of the nozzle always embedded or inserted in the injected material. And there's our mark suggesting we've put an appropriate amount of material in the hole. Remove the cartridge and taking our clean stud, turn the stud into the hole. Some excess will be seen, but certainly excess is preferred to having an underfilled hole. Importantly, during the install of that stud into the chemical, no clicking or popping was heard. Any evidence of clicking or popping noises, which indicate the little air pockets are popping as you install the stud, suggests that you've introduced air during the installation process and that the fixing will not be a good fixing. With this excess residue, we can either choose to remove that now or allow it to cure and choose it later. It's usually easiest to remove it now. One of the simple tools used for removal of the adhesive, excess adhesive, is a panel shim. That leaves it ready to go for the application of the fixture plate later after cure. Importantly, now that this product is going through the process of gel and cure, do not disturb the anchor during the cure time period. As we mentioned earlier, given the temperature of application, etc., we've determined that we have a cure time of approximately 35 minutes. So we must leave this be without interference for a minimum 35 minutes.